Hello friends, this is Jums of the Jums TV. Thank you for stopping by and you're welcome. So I'm sure you know that in life we never stop learning, and the only time you stop learning is when you're in the grave. You get that? So based on that, we'll be discussing some life lessons I've learned since moving to Ghana. Now, some of these, in fact, all of these lessons I've always known, but coming here has, further reiterated them and further placed emphasis on them, and also going to show that these things are very practical. There are things that you can easily do, and then it won't hurt if you try them and change your mentality. So yeah, I'm hoping that this video will help you make some life changes. The first one is don't rush, okay? Take one step at a time. Life isn't as difficult as we make it seem, okay? So I've realized that whether you rush or you don't rush, whether you take it easy or you don't take it easy, eventually, for the most part, we all will still get the same result. There's no need to, always hurry to do things. I'm not in any way condoning laziness or condoning sluggishness or anything like that. No, I'm just saying that if you keep rushing all the days of your life, when is the time for rest? When is the time to take things easy? Sometimes take it easy, take one step at a time. It won't hurt you. So yeah, I've learned that a lot here. Maybe it's because of the way the system in Ghana is, or maybe because of the way Ghanaians are. They tend to take life very easy. They don't like stress and they still achieve the same results, if you get what I'm saying. The next one is change is good, okay? Good change is good. Exploring will not hurt you. Now, some of the fears some of us have, changing environments and having to, almost change your mentality entirely. When you go to a new place, for instance, I'm Nigerian, I came to Ghana here and I've had to learn and unlearn a lot of things, okay? Now, if you are one who is open to learning, if you are one who is open to change, it's really good. It's something that I recommend. Sometimes change your environment, sometimes change the way you think, and explore. Many of us are so comfortable in our comfort zone. We like our space, we like to be alone, we like to, not stress about, coming out of where we've always known. But there's no harm in just trying, just exploring. And for me, coupled with the fact that I'm a YouTuber, I have had to come out of my comfort zone. I've had to come out of my shell, basically. So if you want to get things done, you have to, come out. You have to explore. You have to try new things, Man, I didn't even know I was that explorative until I came to Ghana. I'm not even joking with you. I knew that I love to explore. I knew that I liked trying new things, but I didn't even know how serious it was until I came to Ghana. Man, and I think that also helped because I have an open mind, which is my next point. Have an open mind, because if you are such a person that you're closed-minded, you will not really enjoy wherever you move to, wherever you travel to, or you won't really enjoy your new location. If you find out that you won't be able to harness all the opportunities you have there, you realize that you are just shortchanging yourself at the end of the day, to be honest. If you are such that you don't like trying new things, I'm not saying you must always like trying new things. I've met people who are one-way traffic. It's either this or nothing. They are just the way they are. But there are sometimes you'd have to, come out of your shell, bend the rules a bit. When I mean bend the rules, I mean the rules you've set for yourself. For instance, if you say, oh, I'm not going to eat certain foods in this country except it has to be rice, the regular ones I know. Sometimes you can come and then you don't have to try rice. For instance, you don't have to eat rice. You can come, you can try some fufu, you can try some contumely stew, You can try some akple. You don't have to, it's not compulsory that you do it in the long term, you understand, but I'm just saying, try to come out of your comfort zone. I'm still learning. I haven't finished learning. I had to come out of my comfort zone in Ghana, especially as a content creator. You have to, if you're going to get things done, you have to come out of your comfort zone. That one is very certain. There's beauty in little. You don't need too much to feed. In Ghana, right, I've come to realize that you don't need so much money to be able to eat a proper meal. Now in Ghana, some of their major dishes are made of corn, are made of cassava, plantain, and maybe a few leaves here and there. But for the most part, it is corn, cassava, and plantain. And they're actually very inexpensive. If you're talking of banku, banku is made with fermented corn and fermented cassava. We are talking about fufu. Fufu is made of cassava and plantain. There's even a new one that I found out about. They call it eto. I think it has to do with some plantain that you mash. And I was having this discussion with a Ghanaian. She cooks very nice Ghanaian dishes, and she said that the food in Ghana is such that the little is able to feed you and is nutritious. And she even said that most people do not even know how nutritious these foods are because they are not looking so exotic, so you might not even know the benefits they have. So I've come to realize that you don't need so much money. In fact, she also told me that there's this a porridge-like meal. It's called morikoko. She said that you can buy one worth maybe 4 cedis and it can feed a family of about 4 or 5 depending, and you will be okay. You buy your small groundnut if you want, and milk and sugar. So I mean, it's really nice to see that you don't have to break the bank, you don't have to sweat too much to feed your family. I mean, even the regular fufu we're talking about, if you get a good deal on the cassava and the plantain, and then you don't even have to put meat or some tilapia or whatever. You can even use some dry fish and your pepper, everything, and it's going to come out well, and it's nutritious at the end of the day. So in this Ghana, combination is the way. Look at awamo, for instance. Awamo is just rice, oil, onions. If you have it, tolo beef. And what else? I mean, it's a very simple dish and it is very affordable. Do you understand what I mean? So I've learned that there's beauty in little as well. So you don't need too much to, put food on your table, especially for those who, don't have a lot. So you don't need to stress too much in this Ghana to eat. And they eat well. That one, I know, they eat very well. Scripture tells us to be kind, okay? Kindness is a fruit of the Spirit. It won't cost you anything to be kind to your neighbor. See, kindness is very, very important. Yes, I know the heart of man can be desperately wicked, people can be mean, people can be dangerous sometimes, but be kind to everyone, to be honest. Do your bits. Of course, not everyone is going to reciprocate, but do your bits, show love to people and show people that you care, really. It won't cost you anything, to be honest. So you must learn to ask questions. I see comments in my comment section, people saying, oh, I like how you've embraced Ghanaian culture. I like how you've tried to blend in, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's all nice and good. Yes, I have an interest in it. Well, not that I have a choice, but yeah, I also have a choice, but I want to. It's something I really want to. But at the end of the day, you'll be surprised that over 80% of the things I know are from people, because I asked questions and people gave me answers. You stay in your zone and be thinking things and be making assumptions of things that are not, things that don't exist. I mean, it will be very bad, because for me now, I'm a content creator. I cannot afford to give false information online. I cannot afford to bring information that is not factual, information that doesn't have basis. So I always have to ask questions. I always have to do my own research online. So I come out with at least something substantial. So asking questions won't hurt you. It doesn't mean you don't know. It doesn't mean you're not smart. It's just because you want to know more. That's simply it. The worst that can happen is you won't get your answers, but at least you tried. You tried asking questions. So please, yeah, sometimes it can sound silly. I've asked some really silly questions about Ghana and Ghanaians, but I still got answers because they know I genuinely want to learn. So I think they don't have a problem answering me. So ask so that you can know. Coming to Ghana has made me realize that Ghana is not the first African country I've been to, but at least this is the first African country I've come to, and I'm aware. Then I was little, so I didn't really pay attention to some of these things, but now I'm very much aware. I create content, so my ears are open to things, my eyes are open to see things and observe things. I've come to realize that discipline, orderliness doesn't only happen in the Western world. It also happens in Africa. I still can't get over the fact that the mates, that's the conductor, those who help to call passengers into a public transport, I still can't get over the fact that in Ghana they have their own seats. Sometimes I'm still like, it's painful when that's the last seat left and you don't want to wait for the next bus. It's painful when the mate tells you that there's no space because he wants to sit down. It's painful, but that's orderliness. That's being disciplined. That is what the law states. And the penalties for it, but you are doing it because that's the right thing to do. That is how it has been stated in your country to do. Do you understand? And it's even for your own safety. Do you understand? So it's really good to see that in Africa things can work. I'm so happy that I get to see that things can work, and hopefully by the grace of God I'll travel more to other African countries and see these things for myself in other places. And Ghana is a place where the system works. Of course, there are still some things here and there that the government can work on, but for the most part things work here. You can see orderliness. You go to the market is clean. Everyone does things orderly. Of course, there'll still be one or two naughty people here and there who want to frustrate the orderliness and peace in a country, but like I said, for the most part everything is good, everything is peaceful and calm. So yeah, I'm really happy to be sharing this with you. Please kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with your friends and family so that at least you learn something. Okay, I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.